A case study has come. A female patient, 35 years old, Pitta Kapha Prakriti, constantly discriminated by parents, especially by mother with sibling from childhood in every quality. Even equated her education also with other child, even though had good ranking in entrance test and what on. Lost hope, probably a depression patient in everything, depressed, inferiority complex, disconnected socially. How to get out of her? We need to be very careful. Like I have two daughters. We need to be careful when praising one and ridiculing other. I mean, there should be a delicate balance. If when the balance is not maintained by parents and the child is suffering, how to go about it? So,
See, very clearly, we need to scold them when it is to be. At the same time, we need to prize them when it demands. So, we should be having the checks and balances. Simply always pointing out and curbing their things and going on scolding or irritating them and trying to tell them they're inferior and their approach is not good and everything every time, that itself will make them weaker further, and they become later burden on the family as well as even on themselves. So that's why we should be very very careful in handling those type of things always. And whenever we try to convey anything, it should be conveyed in a manner which can be understood by them. If you want to convey any information that you are feeling about your exams like this or anything like that, it should be conveyed in such a words and the way, accent and everything, that it should not be annoying to them. You should be able to listen to the what the observation you have made. If that type of convincingly, if you convey that this is the thing where you went wrong, and you have all the scope to correct it in the next occasion. Please concentrate on this. So when you give with the suggestion where you went wrong, what should be done, and how you can do it next time. So when such type of things are explained, definitely they will not feel bad, and then they will go for the correction mode. Otherwise, simply blaming and cursing and doing lots of things, then they will be in a, they'll just go inside. They'll go inside the shell, and then that becomes a big issue later.
so I mean, in terms of medicines, probably Brahmi Gruta, Manasamitra Vatakam, Ashwagandha, Ristam, all those things play a role.
Those things will only play a role when a particular condition is demanding. But here, you know where you went wrong, what you have done wrong. You correct that first. So if you correct the way we communicate to the girl, child, or something like that, and pamper them as required, then definitely they will come out. And that in those conditions, when the tracks are clear and they are ready to grab things, then some supportive mechanisms like Brahmi Grita and these things, if it is given, definitely it will help them in their decision making and the clarity in identifying the right and wrong, and even absorbing and even improving the learning process. Everything will be.
Probably parents should be brought in separately and they should be counseled like, you're doing a little bit injustice to her and it's affecting her. I mean, though you may, to the parents, they may or may not be doing any wrong thing, but in the child's point of view, it's not going right. So pamper them, pamper her a little and boost their confidence and, try to make a balance. So, I mean, taking them into confidence is also very important, because whatever the medicines that we give to the child, if the parents' methods are not corrected, it keeps on repeating and the same thing will go on.
Definitely, Nidana, if continuously pouring in, then the new pathology will be developing. So, Nidana Parimarjana Meva Chikitsa. First, you need to avoid the Nidana. What the Nidana is your way of mentoring, or your way of pointing out, or your way of pressurizing. So, that itself is a Nidana. Then that is a causative factor. That has to be removed first. Then we need to have a lot of other ways of mending it, and we may have to spend quality time with them and explaining them what to do, how to do, where to do. All these things, if it is done, definitely it will boost their confidence, and automatically they'll later definitely come out with good colors. So that is the way we need them to bring out of these things. Otherwise, we are pushing them deep into the depression.